Hello, 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 and welcome, everybody. Good morning, everyone. Have to turn that off. Happy Friday. Hello, everyone. Hi, Polly.
Happy Friday. Hello. And yeah, it's a good set off to the month of June, right? It's been good so far.
It has been good so far. It's good to see you. Hello, Chris. Good to see you here on Haps. Great to see you, everybody. If you haven't noticed, we weren't here last week and I think the week before, and things have been busy and crazy, and we need to catch you up on things. And we usually are not here on Fridays, and we're here on a Friday. We're here on a Friday. So Polly, what is new in Arizona?
Well, it's getting hotter. I think today, I'm not positive. I think today is supposed to reach 106 or something crazy. So it's definitely getting hotter.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yeah, my dad told me in Palmdale it's supposed to be like 110.
Oh, so, God.
You know,
Lord. Yeah.
The desert. It's the desert. You live in the desert. Uh-huh, uh-huh. What else is happening in the desert over there? Anything you want to share with us?
Well, I did get I was having a little problem, as you heard me talking one time right before the show, having a little problem getting my pool exactly how I wanted it, like cleaning wise. I finally got that. I've got somebody great, new equipment, super happy about that just in time. Yeah, watering the bunnies, feeding the birds.
Watering the bunnies.
I will tell you something kind of funny that I think it's funny. So there's all these little quail families that run around the back, my little desert garden, cactus garden. And this one and I see the little baby bird numbers kind of drop down. But this one family, it's so funny. They now, I think, only have 3 babies with them. But the mom, her feathers are always, like, the dad is like prancing around looking so like the male birds do. They're a little bit shinier. And the mom, her feathers are kind of like falling out and everything. And then the next thing I know, the poor mom bird has a limp. And I'm like, oh my God. It's like the animal kingdom is just so funny to watch everything go down.
Well, listen. Well, mothers have the hardest job of all. Mothers have the hardest job of all. So they get, I mean, come on.
It's funny. It's true though, but it's funny. I mean, anyhow.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Hello, Roberta. Hello, Marilyn. Good to see you, everybody. So it's not really getting hot here. It's definitely getting more humid, which is what happens in New York. And it's not getting hotter. It's kind of been raining, and we've had a few thunderstorms lately. And it's, but it's nice. But it's getting humid. But I'm getting freaking light fan, air fan put into my ceiling fan put into my bedroom this week, and I ordered it online, and it came, and it's really fancy.
Oh, cool!
Fancy. It's really fancy, and it's one of those ones. Have you ever seen those kind that it's not just like a fan with a light in it? It's a light, and it has a retractable fan. You seen those?
Hmm.
So the fan goes into the light, so you don't see it.
Oh, that's cool.
So you turn it on, and then it comes out.
Oh, that is cool.
Kind of like Star Trek-y, but it's very chandelier-like. It's very crystal and stuff.
Oh, cool! So, I like that.
Yeah, and so that'll be fun. And I'm hiring this guy to come put it in because I'm not putting that in. So
awesome.
Doing that, and what else is happening? I'm starting my improv class today.
Oh, that's exciting. I'm super happy for you.
Yeah, so that's going to be really fun. I'm excited about that because I've been wanting to get back into performing, and just for fun, for my creative outlet, right?
Yeah,
that's awesome. It'll be fun. It's kind of it's fun. I haven't done anything like this in a long time, so it's going to be fun. But I definitely have a little bit of like, ooh, like, whoa, how's this going to go?
That won't last very long. That woo, how's this going to go won't last long. You'll be like tearing it up. Just because I know you're going to get like, oh my God, this is so much fun.
I know. My therapist, I have a new therapist, which is great. He was, I mean, it's one of the reasons is that because through my therapy, I was like, I need to take a class. So yesterday in therapy, he's always like, "You're so expressive. You're so," and I was like, "Yeah." And he randomly says to me, he goes, "You should be on Big Brother."
You tried to be on Big Brother before, right?
I did. I almost got on. I was this close to getting in the house, and then they didn't put me in.
Yeah.
And I was like, "What?" And he goes, "No, you'd be great on that show. You're really entertaining." And I was like, and then I told him, so this is law of attraction, right? Everything's law of attraction, right, Polly?
Yeah.
So for the last like 4 days, maybe 5, since last week, I have been binge watching the new Big Brother Australia.
Oh, cool. Which would be a dream, right?
What'd you say?
It would be a dream. Do it in Australia.
How fun my God, to do it in Australia would be even better. So it was just so funny that he just randomly said that out of the blue. And I had been, law of attraction. I'd been watching Big Brother. So yeah, so fun. So some exciting things coming up for me, just dipping my toe back in and following my creative juices, which is really good. I think it has a lot to do with, I told everyone that we've been doing the Artist Way.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And it brings up stuff for you. I really highly recommend the Artist Way. Highly recommend Artist Way. So yeah, so lots of cool things happening. France is opening back up for travel.
Oh, yay. Interesting.
Last night I saw a flight.
Huh, cool. I had somebody that wanted to go in July. They were invited to a wedding, but it wasn't, that's cutting it close because they had to make anyhow. They didn't go. Postponed it.
Yeah, I am, as and so yeah, no, I looked last night and I was like, oh my God, I can get a round trip to Paris for $380.
Are you kidding me? Good God. That's crazy.
I am so good at that stuff. If I have a baggage, I can take carry-on. Baggage is extra. But I'm like, that's still cheap as hell. I'm like, really cheap. Yeah, so, so that's what's going on with me. Lots of little cool things. And, yeah, that's it. So, we also have something to tell everybody. Right, Polly?
We do. Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
We have a little bit of an announcement. Go ahead.
Okay, well, let's just share. Like, Max and I have worked together for, I don't know how many years and years. And we work together, and then we take a break, and we work together, and we take a break. So, of course, this is leading up to the break. Not like, right? It's just the pause. So we are taking a pause. And then, it's kind of cool because then we never know how it's going to come together the next time we do something together because it has evolved.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. We've done reality show together. We've done conferences together. We've done radio shows together. We've done live shows together. We've done so many things together. And we just kind of felt like, you know what? We've been doing this for about a year now. Yeah. And so I think we're just about like, okay, you know what? We're going to take a little break right now. Doesn't mean we're going to stop working together at all. But Polly and I were talking about making a really clear, not effort, but clear plans to do live events. Right, Polly?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I guess that's probably one of my passions is I love doing live events. I love retreats. I love having, getting a group together and really, you see changes from the beginning to the end. And that's what I love to do.
Right. For sure. Me too. And we work really well together, obviously. And so we've decided that what we're going to do is we're going to talk in the next couple weeks about planning something over the summer, like a more intensive kind of welcome to New York. Something more intensive, like maybe a Friday night, all day Saturday, and part Sunday or something. So, and it could be, a lot of different things. We're gonna talk about some of the kinds of things that we can do. And we're gonna be online, so anyone can be anywhere. So, So it could be a lot of different things. We've done different things. We've done law of attraction. We've done angels. We've done peace stuff. We've done intuitive development stuff. We've done quite a few things, Polly.
You know what's so funny that you said that, when, you know, at the beginning of the show, when it goes through some of our past stuff that we've done, and I looked at the headline, it was like angels, peace. What was the last? A law of attraction is so funny, and then that's what you just said. But yes, we have done all that. We have. And I also like doing the thing that we've done. Well, I guess last time we did kind of a combination, but when we invite people just for one evening, and we get messages for everybody. I mean, we could start with that on a Friday and then build on that, because that's really fun.
Yeah, that's really fun too. Divine messages.
Yeah, we've done a lot.
Yeah, we've done a lot. We've the Divine Message show, and then Divine Message Live and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Really fun. It's all based on readings and all based on all that stuff, which is really fun. So we could combine some things. Ooh, we got some ideas that we can work on.
Yes, absolutely. So for people to follow, I mean, look, if you're going to find out about this stuff, you have to either follow us on Instagram, newsletter, or I don't really do much on Facebook anymore. So you have to follow us, obviously, to find out about it.
Yes, for sure. Sign up for our newsletters. That's the most important thing.
Well, I was just going to say that typically when we do this, it sells out pretty fast. And so, I don't know, the last time it wasn't even a day that right?
Yeah, we did. We did a live Divine Message thing, and it sold out in one day.
Yeah. So
and we don't have 1 million people. We only have because we don't like working with I like having so this is an intimate group, so people get to know I mean, that's the way I like to work, and I know Max is too. So we so just follow us on Instagram, get our newsletters so that you'll know when it's happening, and we'll do a few of them. I mean, obviously I'll just say for myself, because we just have so many other little moving pieces in our life. So it's not like we're going to do, I mean, if we did 4 kind of major things a year, that's good. Yeah.
Because we really can't do much more than that.
No, because, we both have really thriving businesses and other things going on. So we have
a life. As fun as that is. Even though I talk about the mama quail, I actually have a life.
Well, the mama quail is your life. Is in your life. It's part of your life.
Yeah,
that's
she is part of my life.
This is part of your life for sure. And I've got my girls part of my life. We have our lives going on. So, but that's exciting. And, maybe we can come up with something new. We can do stuff we've done before, a combination, which I'm excited about. And, a lot of people probably have noticed that, last few weeks, 2 or 3 weeks, I haven't been on Haps as much. And the reason is that I have really been on Insight Timer a lot more. So please follow me on Insight Timer, because I'm definitely doing my daily broadcast there. And I'll tell you honestly, and I'll do a separate broadcast about this for everybody, is that there's a lot, people go to Insight Timer to hear what I have to say. Because it's a app that's about meditation and spirituality and everything, where Haps is fantastic, but Haps is anything and everything. And so, you really are attracting, I'm meeting some beautiful people there. It's a really good environment. It's really great. So the only drawback, which could be a drawback or not, but only drawback with Insight Timer is that there is no replays. So I have my meditations. My meditations are up there and everything, but there's no replays on there. So what I'm doing is I'm trying to repurpose some of those things and put them on my YouTube channel. So yeah.
But if you do a meditation on it, can people listen to past meditations? Is that, or no? Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah, you have to upload audio files, which I've done. I have about 10, 12 of them right now. So yeah, you can listen to the past meditations. But as far as getting the whole talk that I do, next week is going to be all about manifestation. Every day is going to be something about manifestation. So if you're not there live, unfortunately, you miss it. But I am going to start repurposing a lot of those, cutting them and editing them for my YouTube channel. So
how easy is it to save like when you do a live meditation, how easy is it to save the files and upload it?
Well, you would have to. You have access to the replay, right?
Okay.
So you would have to. This is how I'm doing it. Is that I go on Zoom,
Yeah.
and then it's so funny. This is like a private conversation of ours. No one's really. What happened?
I guess that was a sign nobody else wants to hear it. So we'll talk about it later on.
What happened? Am I back?
Yeah, they were just, the spirits were saying they don't want to hear this. Move on.
I guess so. I'll tell you about it later. That was weird. It went.
Yeah.
So
they're like, move on. Next topic.
I'll tell you how to do it. I'll tell you how to do it. Carol says yes. Move on.
Yeah, that's funny. That is so funny.
Too funny.
Okay, so if you guys want to follow me, and it will be on my website, which is pollywyram.com. Sign up for my newsletter. I think it must be on the front of the website. And then you'll get my newsletter, and that I will definitely advertise on that, what Max and I are doing. And on Instagram, I will put something on Instagram, which is Polly_Wyram.
And we'll put it on our Instagram. Our Instagram is kind of dead because we haven't been doing much, but we'll put an announcement on our Instagram too, for sure, for the Positive Principle. So
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
hey, I've got some cards. Should we pick some cards?
Let's do that. Absolutely.
Let's pick some cards. Let's pick some cards for the group. Let's do it for this group for this weekend. So
I like that.
yeah, let's see. Okay, so everyone that's listening here, and even if you're watching the replay, this will apply to you. So take a big deep breath with me. So we want to know what we need to focus on or where our attention needs to go for this weekend. Okay, here we go. Oh, got two. Oh my gosh, so interesting. Okay, so this is what I get. This is the mermaid deck. Fertility.
Oh, nice. I like that.
That's beautiful. And what fertility really is all about is that this probably means that there's well, first of all, you might be having a baby, but this weekend is great for creative energy, for coming together to create something new. It's a creative energy that's going on. So this weekend would be a good thing for you to initiate some creativity in your life, to combine with someone else, or for you to do something that feels really creative and fun, and starting something new would be really good for you this weekend, because fertility is all about, having the place where you can birth something new. It's a beautiful card, right?
It is a beautiful card.
Yeah. What do you have to say about fertility?
Well, what that card reminds me of is kind of creating that space, like cleaning up, creating that space, that sacred space, so that something can grow. So, lots of times we have to put some intention into this loving, sacred space. And from there, our creative self blossoms, or the project blossoms, right? Because if you're living in chaos, if you're living in, debris, if you need to be clean up. And that allows the creativity to flow.
Are you saying I need to clean my desk?
No, you could look at my desk. I have, no.
Well, listen, I've been thinking about it. But I want you to see, I don't know if you can see it in the light. Let me see if it'll just, do you see the baby in the bubble?
Oh, that's cool. You know what's so interesting about that is
Peter, hello. Thank you so much. Go ahead.
I did this. I have these decks of cards I've never even opened before, and I did this reading for somebody, and she had lost a baby in utero, like at 38 weeks or something. Opened up the deck of cards, never used them before. Guess what card came out? And I'd never seen it before, where it had like this baby in utero, like it showed like with the cord and everything. Crazy. Like yeah, but more defined. Craziest. It was so interesting.
Wow, that's crazy.
So it is cool how that's kind of a new thing that they're putting on cards. I hadn't seen that before.
Yeah, it's interesting. It is
Yeah.
interesting. I love it. I love it. It's a baby mermaid, of course, because it has a
Oh,
little
it is a baby mermaid.
has a little
Okay.
tail. If you look really closely, if you can see it, if it adjusts, the light adjusts. Come on,
That's cute.
come on. Yeah, it has a little tail on the end. Anyway, thank you, Peter. It's good to see you. Good to see you, Peter. So yeah, so this weekend is a good time for you to do some creative stuff, or clearing the space is always important.
It is always important.
I feel like you
Okay.
were saying that to me.
I will. No, I'm saying it to myself. Okay. So here's the deal. The next thing is hold your center, and it's really. Ooh, am I in? Okay.
The other way.
There. Okay, so it's really honoring that quiet side of yourself. It for that creativity to bloom, you have to honor honor that quiet side of yourself. Really sit there and see what comes out. See what is genuinely yours versus social media versus the neighbor versus your parents. Do this, honor that center and see what comes out.
Yeah,
Or whatever you want to say.
that's real creativity.
It
I mean,
is.
that's the thing. And sometimes it's hard to find that, it's hard to find that because you gotta shut down the noise of everything. You gotta shut down the noise and get quiet and then feel it and then go, oh, kind of like what I'm doing with my improv, it's like, yeah, that's what I want to do. But you have to get to a place where you can hear it, you can feel it. Yeah, it is good advice. We do need a mermaid reward. Good to see you, Peter. Yeah, this is good advice. Both of those things. Create something, but you're right. Prep yourself. You can feel it. You can feel it for sure.
Okay, here's that card I was talking about. I just think it's so interesting. So it's the life path.
Move it over.
Okay.
There.
And see, so there's the babies, and there's even that one in utero, and I just think it's the coolest thing because I had never seen that before.
Whoa. Let me see that baby closer. No, move it out the other way. Up towards the camera. Up, 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 up. There, up, up. Wow, it's a really interesting looking baby.
Isn't that cool?
It is kind of cool. The baby looks a little scary to me.
What? Hold on.
That face.
Oh, you're so funny.
It looks a little like a. No, move it over. Just the one with the big face. Move it over. It looks a little like this.
It looks kind of like a newborn baby. A lot of them look that way. Like if they're kind of like a low weight newborn baby, they look that way.
Oh,
If it's a low weight newborn baby that's not, super whatever, they look like old men.
Yeah, they do. You're right. They do. That's right. That's right. What is that deck of cards?
It's very cool. It is Alana Fairchild, Lightworker Oracle.
Okay.
I have like so many obscure. I mean, this isn't truly obscure, but so many I love getting different decks and then finding the surprising pictures in them. The surprising because it's just so cool.
Yeah, it is, and it's really cool when you start working with decks more and more, and you're like, and have you ever had decks where you're like, oh, you get really like, oh, I really want that deck. That sounds good. And then you start, and you're like, no, I don't like this.
Guess what? Up behind me, I have a few of those. I do have some that I might open them up and never even use them because I'm like, no, this is not for me. The names sound great. The one, no, I've got a few of those, as a matter of fact.
It might feel like, well, this is really cool right when you get it, and then you're like, no, this isn't good.
Well, it doesn't fit with what we do or what I do, and so I'm like, okay, I'm moving on.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I have a ton of cards, and some that I go back to over and over and over.
Yeah,
for sure. So, okay.
Okay, there's one other thing I wanted to do. So I got this deck, Chance for Change. It's mantra meditation cards. And when I did my last retreat, so there were 40 of these, and I made little gift bags. And so the gift bags had one or two of these little Chance for Change.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, it was really cool. And so we never, you just grabbed a bag and it had other miscellaneous stuff, so you didn't know what you were getting. But I have a few left, and so I want to pull one, and they're all for random things. And let's see what it is for the group.
Oh, let's do that. I love it.
So it's a chant for change. This is interesting. It's interesting because of what we said before, but I don't know if I can pronounce that one. I'll say it, but I don't know if I can. Okay, so this one is awesome. So I am the playfulness of creation. So that's the chant for change is I am the playfulness of creation. And to say that it is Lila Hum. So Lila Hum, Lila Hum is how you say it. So I am the playfulness of creation. The other one that I got that I'm like, oh gosh, I don't know if I can say it, is the natural.
Sorry,
so it's Lila Hum. So it's written Lilahum, but pronounced Leelahum.
Right. If I'm not mistaken, a Leela is like a blessing.
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so then the other thing that I picked up that I'm like, oh, can I pronounce it? So it's the natural flow of time, and it's Kala Vide Namaha.
Kala Nama.
It's Kala Vide Namaha.
Obviously, it's Sanskrit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And what?
No, I was going to say, start chanting that for us right now.
Well, you know what I do? I listen to chanting all the time. I listen to it when I'm driving. It's just what I listen to all the time. And then so then you are chanting all the time and you don't even realize. It's really cool. Like I'm chanting all the time when I'm driving or sometimes when I'm hiking, and you don't even realize. It's like it's just what you're doing, and I love that because I do too. Makes me really happy.
Does that card deck come with a recording of some sort?
No, it comes with a book, which of course I never looked at.
Huh. I mean, that would be really good if they were like, oh yeah, and here are all the cards that have all the chant. There's all the chants for all the cards.
It does come with this cool book that has like the meaning behind all the chants, which is cool.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Wait, what's it called again? Chants?
It's a really cool thing. I got it off Etsy, and it's Chants for Change.
I'm gonna look for it.
It's really cool.
Okay.
Like I actually have mine, like one that I took out of the deck before I pulled for everybody else. I pulled just because this is my. I pulled the Om. I pulled the Om card, so I keep it by my desk because it's what I love it. Contains all energy and all sound. So to me, it's like that. It's creation, and so.
And it's looming behind you all the time.
Right, exactly. So anyhow, I love this deck. I think it's very cool.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's super fun. And I really do believe chants. We have chants for basically we tell ourselves chants for all sorts of things, right? Or mantras is basically what we tell ourselves all the time.
Yep.
So chant something lovely, chant something healing, chant something loving.
I love it. And have we've been doing Shreem Brzee chant, which is like, and every time this time of the year we do Shreem Brzee, and every time my life just starts taking off. Every time. It's like I was just telling Polly, it's like I've had like 17, 18-hour work days. It's like, whoa, it's just like so much coming in. It's great. But boy, that chant really speeds things up, and you start to prosper, and things start growing fast. Which, if you feel bored, start doing that.
Yeah, it's the energy. I mean, do some chanting.
It's so good.
There's great. If you listen to Pandora, there's amazing. You can get this great chanting stations, and it's so pretty, and it's just like, and then if you listen to it all the time, like I do, then you start knowing the words and. Just chanting all day long.
I love it.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Well, Polly, this has been really fun. This is just a pause. We will be, well, listen, and maybe sometime, Polly, we'll come back and do a little surprise show here. Live again. You know, maybe we'll do a reading show or whatever. But we're going to let everybody know about an event that we'll be doing in the next couple of months, for sure.
Yes, absolutely. Yes,
Okay.
yes. Okay, so one more time, if you want to follow me, it's Polly_Wyram on Instagram. My website is pollywyram.com. And you can also read my stuff on soulspring.org, occasionally your tango.
Mm-hmm. Good. And my website, of course, is attractpositiveresults.com. And then also on Insight Timer, you just look for my name, Max Ryan. You can follow me there. And definitely sign up for my newsletter if you're not on it, so you can know everything that's going on. All right, everybody?
That's what I just got for you. You are going to totally change your website. You're changing the name of your business. You're changing it all up.
Oh.
That is coming up. Like everything is going to change.
Okay. I'm all down for it. I'm down for change.
It's like what you're doing changes. It's like, I mean, in a good way. It's just like, it's like a facelift.
Are you saying?
No, I'm not. But you get what I'm saying. Do you get what I'm saying, Max? Yeah, it's just.
I get what you're saying, and that's on a million different levels that we'll talk about. So, but I get it. That's why you're getting it. I know why you're getting that. It's good, but it's a good thing.
Yeah.
So. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for coming, and I'll be back on here on Haps probably next week at some point, and I'll come back and we'll talk and we'll hang out. So, all right.
Okay. Thank you, everybody. Talk to you soon, or until we meet again.
Until we meet again.